Good morning, dolls, and welcome to Little Gretchen's Workshop. So today I've got some things I want to share with you. I'm so excited about the growth of the channel. I want to thank each and every one of you dolls who have been with me from the very beginning. You are all so precious to me. I am just amazed and overwhelmed how much the channel has grown in 1 year's time, and I'm truly grateful. I'm really humbled by your support, even the other miniature shows that support me and encourage me. I just appreciate each and every one of you, from the Doll Cupboard, Queen City Minis, Whitley LaBree's channel. I mean, so many of you. You're just so awesome, and I'm just so grateful for all of you, the camaraderie here on YouTube. It has been an amazing year, and I'm looking forward to even more wonderful things this year. So we do have the introduction of the dolls, which is going to be our celebration. I'm just going to go ahead and do it because the channel is growing so fast. We'll be past 3,000 if I don't go ahead and do the celebration. This was originally supposed to be the celebration for us hitting 2,000 members, which happened in January, but we've gone past that. So this is definitely our time to celebrate by you all meeting the dolls individually. So that will be in one of our next week videos. But I do have a couple announcements. Now, I want to let you dolls know that Little Gretchen's Workshop is eligible for super thanks. There's a little heart symbol under my videos with a $sign in it, and it gives you an opportunity to support the channel, to help me out with things like supplies. Now, you dolls know that I use a lot of things that I already have. I use a lot of things to do like trash to treasure, scraps and remnants, but there are times that I really do need to buy supplies. So anything that you'd be able to do to help support the channel and help me be able to continue to create the content you love, I would appreciate it. So I just wanted to let you know about that. I also wanted to share with you, one of the dolls has a channel called the Gnome Home, and it's a Facebook group, and she's doing a renovation of her dollhouse, and she has some really great pictures, some really great tips and things. So if any of you all would be interested in checking her out on Facebook, again, it's called the Gnome Home, and that's GNOMEHOME. Now, having said that, Little Gretchen's Workshop actually does have a Facebook fan page. Now, I don't have a Facebook group. It's a Facebook fan page. So a lot of the things that I'm doing here on YouTube, I'm just sharing shots and pictures of it. There's lint, or is that something flying? I'm sorry, dolls. And there are those of you all who follow me there, and some of you all share with me what you're doing. I get to see pictures of your projects. So some of you all, if you have projects and you've been talking to me about them in the chat, it would be really great if you could show them to me in the on my Facebook fan page. So if you go to the chats or leave a comment into the chat part of the fan page, you can converse with me and we can talk, and you can share with me the pictures of the things that you're working on. And also, I wanted to remind you dolls that next month, May 12th and 13th, is the Ann Arbor Miniature Show. I hope I'm not talking too fast because I'm really excited, and I wanted to get everything in before I go on to the featured part of the video. But it's at 2900 Jackson Avenue, 48103. Now, those of you all who are here in the Michigan area, it's a really great show. I went to it last year. It was absolutely wonderful. A lot of great vendors, wonderful deals, really nice displays, and meeting a lot of local artists. And it's just a great show altogether. I'm not a vendor there. I'm not going to be selling anything there. I'm actually going there to meet other miniaturists, see what they're doing, purchase things for the channel, get things that I need for my other doll houses. So I just wanted to let you know that that was going on, and that I would be going to that. And it would be great if maybe some of you dolls I ran into you at the show. So that would be really, really nice. So I wanted to announce that. And also, my big news for the month is that I am being featured in a national publication called the Miniature Gazette. And the Miniature Gazette is published by the National Association of Miniature Enthusiasts. Now, it was a magazine that, or publication that my dad would get me when I was a little girl. They started back in 1972. They have really great inspiration, instructions. They do tutorials and things, and they share a lot within the group, how they do different things. So it's a lot of perks to being a name member. I do have one of the just so you can see it. So it has a if you can see the it's called the Miniature Gazette, and this is sent out by the Name Company, if you all can see that. So if you've ever seen that symbol, that is the National Association of Miniature Enthusiasts. So that is a really great group. It's a really great thing. I've always wanted to be a part of it, and I joined it last month, and I have always been a follower of it. My dad used to get them for me as a child, as I mentioned. So I'm really excited. I got really tickled when I got my pin this year after joining. I got to show it to you, dolls. It is so cute. Look at that. Look at that. And I will be wearing this when I go to the miniature show in Ann Arbor to show that I am a member, a card-carrying member of the National Association of Miniature Enthusiasts. So I'm really excited about it, dolls. I know it made me sound like really crazy, but yeah, it's really exciting for me, and it's like a dream to know that I'm going to be featured in that magazine and be able to share my story about my dad and my journey to miniatures. I'm sorry I'm getting a little emotional, but I'm really excited about it. So, having said that, let's go ahead to the feature part of the video. And I wanted to again thank you, dolls, so much for your support and being here with me. And I appreciate each and every one of you, dolls, for all of your love and support. So, dolls, let's get right to it and let me show you some of the things that I'm going to be working on for the rest of the month of April and going into the month of May. So these are some little things that I've saved and set aside to go in the dress shop. Now those are some little balls. They actually look like yarn, but I'm going to work on them to make them look more realistic. This is a small sewing machine. Now it does need to be painted and detailed. I may treat it as though it's a serger in the sewing room. Now that's a thermometer because we want to keep the temperature good. I've got a few spools of thread here that are already made up. I do plan to make some more, but I thought that was cute. That came in a bundle I received. And let's see what else I have here. I have a little basket of sewing accessories. It looks like somebody made it up. It looks handmade, but I think it's adorable. I may add some more things to the basket, even age the basket, but I think it looks really good. I definitely think I want to age those scissors as well. So I have a lot of nice little things to start out. Now this is a sewing box that's already pre-made. It's got some spools of thread in it and a measuring tape and a few other things. So I'm probably going to leave it pretty much like it is, but I may enhance it a little bit to go into the sewing area. And here's a little book. It's kind of cute. Hints on sewing. I thought that was cute. I'm probably going to age it a little bit to make it look a little bit more vintage. And we definitely have to have money because the ladies are going to be selling things. And we have a cash register that needs to be distressed and aged. So that's definitely something I'm going to need. I also need a small counter. Now this is another sewing machine. It doesn't have a table to it. So I'm going to have to work with the tables I have and come up with a way to include that sewing machine. And it's the same type like this one. Now this one's actually marked as a Singer, which I think is really cute. But the other one doesn't have the Singer name on it, but it's made of the same design. So I'm definitely going to have to figure out a way to attach it to one of the tables or create another table. Now what else do I have here? Oh, I have a larger spool. Now this is out of scale, but I think I could use it as a decoration in the dress shop. And this is a wheel that was on the big sewing machine. And here's a little decorative piece. Now this is probably something to be used for scrapbooking, but I definitely think I can use it again as a decorative item on the wall of the dress shop. So I think that's really, really cute. Now this is a picture frame. So these are all things that I've saved or set aside for the dress shop. This is another wheel. I think this is a steering wheel that I found on the floor after my grandchildren were over for a visit. I definitely think that could work out for something. And you can never have too many mirrors in a dress shop. So this is really nice. I'll probably put a frame around it. Now this is actually my original sewing machine, the one that survived the fire. And it needs to be repaired, and I definitely need to do some upgrades and enhancements to make it look presentable for the new dress shop. So I definitely have some work to do on that. Now this is supposed to be a little pack of needles, and although I think it's really cute, I think I can do a little bit to enhance it and make it look a little bit more realistic, but I really like it, and I think it would add to the look of one of the settings. And here I have an actual yardstick, which I think is very realistic. It's hard putting it in focus, but it is a perfect laser cut replica of a yardstick. So it's going to look nice in the setting. I also have some little buttons here, and I got this last year at one of the miniature shows I went to. I thought that was really cute. And I have a few pictures of clothing. These would be children's dresses and outfits. They actually look like paper doll cutouts, but I think they'll still look nice on the walls of the dress shop. Now, dolls, I just want to show you this right quick. This was an old lamp, and I actually glued a large bead to the top. I think I'm going to use it as a hat stand, but I do have a couple more beads. So I do need to find something to create pedestals for those little balls. I heard of using golf tees, but I don't have any golf tees. Now here are a couple box lids that I have left over from when I made the boxes from cardstock. I'm going to turn these into baskets. Here are a couple other things I had set aside. Now this is just like the one that I currently have in the dress shop, but I had this one set aside and this one as well. So we're going to have plenty of mirrors in the dress shop. Now this one is broken, so I will need to fix it and age it. And here I found another little small ruler, and I've got a little table that looks like that mirror. I need to assemble the dress form kits, and I have some spindles that actually look like spools to me. Oh, dolls, here is that screen that I was considering using in Marguerite's bedroom, but I will enhance it for the dress shop. Now, dolls, these are the remnants that were left over when I created the window wall in the rooming house hallway and music room. They look like shelves to me. So I think I'm going to age them and paint them and use them on the walls of the dress shop because I will need places to store things. Now this is a shelf that I used to use in the children's room of the original dollhouse. I can possibly repaint it and use it for storage as well. So I have a lot of ideas tumbling around in my head, dolls. So dolls, you see I have quite a bit of work to do, quite a few things that I need to enhance, repair, upgrade, age, in order for it to be suitable for the look of my dress shop and sewing room. Now, dolls, if you've enjoyed this video today, definitely let me know in the comments. Also, like, share, and subscribe, and I'm looking forward to seeing you on the next episode of Little Gretchen's Workshop. Bye-bye now, dolls.